Hello, my name is Boyd McMakin, and I'm with PPL Motorhomes in Houston, Texas. And today we're going to be talking with Jeff Hostetler. Jeff's a representative with King Controls, and King Controls makes the jack antenna and the Sherlock signal finder for the jack antenna or any other antenna that's on the market that you're trying to find a digital signal with. And the reason we're going to be talking about this is because of the change from analog to digital signals. I know the RV industry has been used to the big batwing antennas that are out there, but over the last couple of years the digital transition has gone away from that type of antenna and into a new antenna that receives digital signals. And that's why King Controls developed the jack antenna to take care of some of those problems. Tell us a little bit about the jack antenna and how it works and what the differences are between the analog and digital antennas that are out there, Jeff.
The jack antenna changes or allows us to effectively pick up broadcasting through VHF broadcast and also UHF. Back in the analog antenna era, most of the TV stations were broadcasting in VHF, which used more of this style, what we call the rabbit ear type antenna, where in UHF we use more of a circular antenna for picking up UHF reception. The jack antenna actually features both. Because of the change into digital broadcast, 80% of the TV stations are now broadcasting in UHF, and that's why it was important to change the antenna to more of the UHF antenna style, the round style, for that digital antenna. And that's what the jack antenna accomplishes.
That's sort of directly the opposite of the standard batwing antenna that you see. I think although that antenna receives both UHF and VHF, previously the majority of that was VHF. And now that we've changed over to the digital, you need more of a UHF. And although the standard antenna will pick that up, it's not as useful as a new antenna that's designed specifically to pick up the UHF signals.
That's correct.
Right. We've actually got a working antenna here. We'll tell you a little bit about it. This antenna, the jack antenna, actually has an amplified head on it, and it also comes with a device that you plug into 110 that supplies the power to the amplified head, and you can actually see the red light on the antenna that's actually working now. So this one here, we've taken your standard antenna arms that are on an RV and changed over and put a new bracket on it and changed the head. That's what we've done here.
That is correct.
And that I believe comes in the kit, right? What all comes in the kit? Tell us that, Jeff.
Well, there is the pole mount that you see for the for residential use, for round pole, and then we have the rectangular mount for the common RV lifts like you have there.
And I have here, right?
Also, complete instruction manual comes in each kit. There's also a 110 power supply that's included, and the adapter that's feeding the 110 power then up to the coax to your booster on the antenna.
To your booster on the antenna, right? So you have everything you need here to actually hook this up.
That is correct.
Right. So the jack antenna can be replaced on regular batwing antennas that are out there. You can use them in new installations, residential installations, and things of that nature.
Correct.
Right. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Sherlock signal meter here in a second. Basically what that's doing is it's helping you pick up a signal. Whenever we have a standard antenna that's trying to pick up digital signals, you don't get a picture, you don't get that snowy picture. Tell us a little bit about how that works between the analog and the digital.
Sure, in analog broadcast you would get a picture on the screen. It may not be a good quality picture, maybe the snowy picture you referred to, and then you would rotate your antenna until you get the best picture you could get.
Right.
In the digital broadcast, you don't get that picture. So the screen basically
it's just basically blue or black or blank, and you don't know. And you're usually in an area that you don't know what channels you're looking for or anything like that, so you can't find a signal at that point.
So what the Sherlock does is it helps us aim the antenna in the right area.
In the right area.
So it's a 9-volt battery operated device that goes between the antenna and the TV set itself, and it has 4 LED lights, and you simply rotate your antenna till you get the most lights. It also has a sensitivity control so that allows us to adjust the sensitivity based on if we're far from the city or closer to the city where the broadcast antennas are located.
Right now, we've got 3 lights on here. We've got it adjusted up a little bit high, and we don't have a picture. But as soon as I was to raise my antenna and start moving it, I'm eventually going to get an extra light or 2 that's going to tell me I'm now picking up digital reception. Then I'm able to go to my TV and actually pick up a picture.
Correct.
And that's the beauty of the SureLock. You're able to figure out where you're at without actually seeing a picture.
Right.
Which,
The SureLock is a nice accessory for any digital antenna and is compatible with any digital antenna.
right, not just the jack antenna,
That is
any
correct.
digital antenna. So I mean, I think it's a great setup. We've got the jack antenna that's going to take care of the digital reception, and then we've got the SureLock that's going to help you set up the digital antenna.
Correct.
I know a lot of people out there are struggling with that, so these devices are actually going to help.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you coming in, Jeff. Thanks.
Thank you.